From Seattle, this is Monday Night Raw. What an ovation for the Lunatic French.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dean Ambrose.
Been a very interesting 7 days for this man, Dean Ambrose. 1/3 of the powerful group known as The Shield. And The Shield will be together this coming Saturday. Streaming live on the WWE Network, it is Super Showdown from Melbourne, Australia. The Shield team up to take on Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre.
And before being in Triple H's corner this Saturday at WWE Super Showdown, HBK is in the house. Shawn Michaels makes his long-awaited return for the first time since being confronted by The Undertaker. Shawn Michaels live tonight on Raw.
And that is not all. The Raw Women's Champion, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey, is here in Seattle to take on a woman who's left a bad taste in her mouth, the leader of the Riot Squad, Ruby Riott.
All right, Dean, let's just get right into it. Last week, Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre suggested that you're unhappy in the Shield, that you're being used, that they need you more than you need them. Any truth to these claims?
Sorry, you asked me if there's any truth to the things those guys said last week. Sure. Yeah. There's a lot of truth to what those guys said. I mean, look at it. Seth and Roman are both champions. I have nothing. I was a champion all on my own before, and come to think of it, when I went down with an injury, when I lost a year of my life and career, Seth Rollins replaced me pretty quickly with Jason Jordan, now didn't he?
That being said, have you ever thought about leaving the Shield?
Sure. I think about a lot of things. I mean, maybe I already did. Maybe I already gave my notice. Maybe I already turned in my black uniform. Maybe I don't need these anymore. Because maybe these don't mean as much to me anymore as they used to. Hey, maybe on the way here I ran Roman's car off the road and he's not even going to be here tonight. There's a lot of possibilities.
Dean, I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but people are asking a lot of questions about certain things.
What kind of questions are people asking? Are people asking questions like, why, after all this time, am I still in the Shield? Am I going to abandon them? Turn my back on them? Are people wondering, are they asking questions like, when's he finally just going to snap? When's he going to get fed up and snap because he's such a lunatic? Because y'all don't know what I'm going to do next. Maybe people are thinking that I'm just waiting for the perfect time when nobody's looking, when nobody's watching. The perfect time for me to slip the knife right in their back. Questions like that, right?
Actually, I was going to say that people were asking a lot of questions about this moment.
This was last week on Monday Night Raw. Dolph, Drew, and Braun trying to drive a wedge between the Shield, focusing specifically on Dean. After the tag team matchup, this was Ambrose's moment of truth.
Earlier in the night, Braun Drew and Dolph offered Ambrose an alliance of sorts to walk away from the Shield, but Ambrose's true colors would shine through.
What was going through your mind there?
What are you looking for here? You want me to say something like, see, I'll bet you were thinking that I was thinking, why did I even come back to Raw in the first place? I could be on SmackDown right now doing my own thing. I could be somewhere else entirely. Because from the moment I've come back, I've done nothing but clean up my brother's messes. I bet you're wondering, was I thinking something like I'm a little bit sick and a little bit tired and a little bit just plain over the Shield? You can stop trying to understand, and you and the whole world can stop trying to analyze me, figure me out, get inside my head. Why don't you just judge me by my actions? I did what I always do. Step up, stand by my brothers, and stand by my family. The Shield is not a business. The Shield is not a brand. The Shield is a brotherhood. And we will always ride into battle together.
Emphatic words from Dean Ambrose as we head towards Super Showdown this Saturday in Melbourne, Australia. The Shield together again. Hang on.
The acting general manager, Baron Corbin.
Wow, Dean. That was a really good story about brotherhood. But all I really hear is a bunch of whining. What's the matter? Something gnawing at that little lunatic brain of yours?
So you like some kind of therapist now? On top of your other day job as the world's largest substitute teacher? Or are you just a little bit salty because the last few weeks you've been trying to put the Shield down and big old Constable, you just can't do it?
Alright, I'll admit you guys are tough with my team for sure. But you know what? The Shield wasn't running around, tearing the place apart, causing chaos, and no cops were called. So I consider that a win. But enough about me, Dean. This is about your opportunity. You want to be judged by your actions? Well, let's see where you really stand. Tonight, I'm going to give you 3 options for a match. 1, you face Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental Championship. 2, you face Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. Or 3, you go one-on-one with Braun Strowman. What's it gonna be, Dean? Your brothers or your career?
If you think you're gonna come out here and dangle some shiny carrot in front of me and I'm just gonna sing and dance for you, well, you don't know me very well. How about secret option number 4? Me versus you right now.
Oh, you almost got me. It's not that easy. But I'll make the choice for you. It's gonna be you versus Braun Strowman right now.
That was quick. Ambrose can't like this decision. The monster among men, Braun Strowman, set to go one-on-one with Dean Ambrose.
Baron Corbin must have had Braun Strowman standing by.
A little bit of an unfair advantage, you gotta say.
It was Corbin being honest, or was he just messing with Dean, giving him the other options like Rollins or Reigns?
Well, whatever it was, guys, it doesn't matter at this point.
Now, I was gonna say, I don't think anything Baron Corbin has, he gets to make his own decisions here. He's gotta roll with it.
Strowman is ready. Ambrose is ready. Strowman versus Ambrose to kick off Raw live next.
Howdy, folks. Is now a good time to talk about KFC's new Hot Honey Chicken? We take my extra crispy chicken and glaze it in my golden hot honey sauce for a crispy sweet heat that sneaks up on you. Try KFC's new Hot Honey Tenders Basket.
Metastatic breast cancer is relentless. But I'm relentless too.
NBC doesn't take a day off. And neither will I.
And I treat my MBC with new Everyday Verzenio. The only one of its kind that can be taken every day.
In fact, Verzenio is a CDK4 and 6 inhibitor for postmenopausal women with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer, approved with hormonal therapy as an everyday treatment for a relentless disease. Verzenio plus an AI is proven to help women have significantly more time without disease progression. And more than half of women saw their tumors shrink versus an AI. Diarrhea is common, may be severe, and may cause dehydration or infection. Before taking Verzenio, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection. Verzenio may cause low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infection that can lead to death. Serious liver problems can occur. Symptoms may include tiredness, loss of appetite, stomach pain, and bleeding or bruising more easily than normal. Blood clots that can lead to death have also occurred. Talk to your doctor right away if you notice pain or swelling in your arms or legs.
So, you won't really need luck. Don't miss your chance to win your share of over 100 million prizes. Hurry in to play Trick Treat Win. Starts Friday.
Tonight, we celebrate because we made this country great.
It's gonna be the worst purge night ever.
Where to leave us now?
And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. It is Braun Strowman versus Dean Ambrose one-on-one.
This isn't the choice that I think that Dean Ambrose wanted here tonight, but this is what he gets.
Monday Night Raw is live in Seattle tonight, kicking this off with our first matchup of the evening. Still to come, the Hall of Famer, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels is here live, and Ronda Rousey, the Raw Women's Champions, in action as well. Oh, and Strowman with a boot right to the face.
The odds for Dean Ambrose are very, very bad in this situation. Having absolutely no time to prepare for Braun Strowman. I mean, we've seen people with solid game plans, so we thought, step in the ring with Strowman and not make it out.
Well, I don't think that Dean Ambrose usually has a game plan, but there's one thing we do know about him. He's tough as nails.
Dean Ambrose saying earlier tonight, emphatically stating that the Shield is a brotherhood. They will ride together into battle this Saturday. Streaming live on the WWE Network at Super Showdown when the Shield takes on this man, Braun Strowman, and Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre.
Based on what we saw last week, you had to at least wonder. Dolph and Strowman and McIntyre all raised some very valid points, which Ambrose even admitted himself.
I mentioned there's a lot of truth. The fact that Rollins and Reigns are both champions. The fact that when Dean was injured, Seth Rollins teamed together with Jason Jordan.
Braun Strowman looking to twist Dean Ambrose head clean off his shoulders.
And again, driving Ambrose to the mat.
The coming championships and accolades are impressive, but Dean Ambrose, I mean, he comes in here, he wants to put in a fight for him to go up against Braun Strowman. I think that this is going to be a tall order for him.
Or anybody. Oh. Thunderous forearm. Look at the speed, the acceleration.
Oh, and sandwiching Ambrose.
300.